Happy Sunday! I'm the Supplier, and this is my Sunday book stack for the week of August 18th, 2013. This is earlier than I usually film, so I feel like I'm looking out the window behind the camera, and it's bright. Anyway, this week's t-shirt, the book was better. I don't think I've done this one before, but I think I'm running out of shirts, so I'll have to start showing you my badges soon, because I collect badges too. School started this week, and I have a pretty neat group of kids so far. They're really into the idea of the way the class is set up as an RPG, because I think that basically it's extrinsic motivation that I can live with, and it's cool. The story that they're playing through is that the antagonist has kidnapped a bunch of popular YA authors, and he's going to kill them unless they get rid of a list of these types of books. And he's called the Censor. My dog is outside, and he wants to come in. I'll be right back. Okay, so they're learning about censorship, and we're having conversations about reading and why it's important to know stuff. And this week I'm going to start showing them the videos that have been made about reading is boring, which I'm really, really excited about. What else is going on? Okay, so because the first week of school is so incredibly hectic, all of the things that I said I was going to get done this week that were not related to work, yeah, they didn't get done. So, of the books I said I was going to read, I only ended up finishing one. I finished Seraphina, and I want to be half dragon. Sometimes, I mean, if you look, I may be half dragon. There's a line, she's talking about her tutor, and how dragons are not allowed to hoard, like, gold and treasure and stuff anymore. But dragons are hoarders, so they started hoarding knowledge. And so her tutor, he hoarded the knowledge, and then he sat on it, in, true dragon fashion. So, I hoard it. I really do. I hoard it. I keep things I don't even like. So I hoard it, but I don't sit on it. I have a chair in the corner that I sit in. But yeah, I think I might be a dragon. And I'm sure you're thinking, man, she's weirder than I thought she was. And you know what, I'm really okay with that. So since I didn't finish anything I was going to read last week minus Seraphina, I'm just going to read the same things this week. I got to finish White Cat and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I've been listening to the Book Riot podcast, but I'm sitting around doing things, like I'm going to go sit around and enter students into the computer today. I actually have to go to school to do this, which is why I'm filming so early. But yeah, I've been listening to the Book Riot podcast instead of listening to my audiobook because I love the Book Riot podcast. So shout out to them, and if you like to hear people talk about books, then do that. It's kind of like what This Week in YA used to be, when they would have the weekly show and not just the new releases, except it's not just YA. They talk about stuff that's going on in the whole of publishing world, and they talk about the big stories from the week in books and reading. They love Maureen Johnson, and they love John Green, even though a lot of their conversation centers around adult literature and adult books and publishing and whatnot. You could totally tell there is a lot of love for Maureen and John, because I think in the 5 episodes that I've listened to so far, because I'm playing catch up, the 5 episodes that I've listened to so far, I've heard Maureen and John's name at least 3 times. So, names. Anyway, so I've got to go to school and get some work done so that I can do my job tomorrow. And unfortunately, it's things, that I can't bring home with me. I have to be accessing the school server. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut this and blow this popsicle stand so I can do all of the other things that I didn't do this week. that I was supposed to do after work, like feature shelf. Yeah, I need to get on that. Maybe I'll just wait till this Thursday. I was also going to do a video about audiobooks, because I was talking to Jason about that, and yeah, I haven't even written it yet, so it's going to be a little while before that gets done. Oh! I did, however, make a video about, I made a video about books that are being released as movies this month. I realize it's a little late in the month for that, but I'll put a link in the description. It's on a completely different channel. The channel's called Before You See It. The show's called Before You See the Movie. This is something that I wanted to do back in July, and I couldn't make it happen, and really, I was surprised at the amount of research that goes into putting together a video like that. It took me a long time. I ended up writing the video over the course of 2 days because it took so long to get all of the information that I needed. Right now, it looks a lot like Feature Shelf minus, like, the books. It's like Feature Shelf and a news program had a baby, and that is Before You See the Movie, and I'm wearing this shirt. But I kind of like it. It's going to evolve. It doesn't look the way I want it to look yet, but I think that it will at some point. So, I'm going to keep working on it. Keep seeing, see what happens. I'm excited. So, that's it for today. I didn't actually show reading the books, and that makes me a little bit sad. Thoughts or whatever in the comments, and I'll see you there soon. Until then, I'm the Supplier, wishing you happy reading. Don't forget to be awesome.